Serbia's in the building. Novi Sad, Serbia. Golden Gate Retrievers getting set to lace them up here as we get ready to close out the day. This is the second to last game. Both teams coming to the day with wins. Serbia had to shake off a hot start by the Labradors, but they were able to overcome that thanks to some bad fouls by the Labs, some clutch free throws from Dusan Bullet, who you'll see here momentarily. I think defense is going to have to be the focus in this one as they lace them up against the Golden Gate Retrievers, who have their own version of the Splash Brothers, Grant Mullins and Austin Morgan, who combined for 19 points day one. Welcome back courtside. I'm Kyle Montgomery. This is Kevin Dana. We hope you're enjoying 3x3 Hoops as we open up this 3-Ball USA Showcase. It's only getting better, baby. I said before the break that this has the makings of potentially being the game of the day, not only because of the fact we have the #1 team in the world out of Serbia, Novi Sad on the court, but I'm giving some love to the Golden Gate Retrievers, who capped day one with a big win over Asia's top-ranked team, Sina China, with the 2 shooters that they have. You know, Novi Sad's playing with 3 players, Kevin, and obviously the Golden Gate Retrievers are going to want to make them work, get that fatigue in there. They got the shooters to run this Novi Sad team all over the court.
They really do, Kyle. It was an impressive shooting performance when you talk about Austin Morgan and Grant Mullins, and we'll get into those guys in a little bit. But you mentioned it, Marko Savic, one of the top 3-ball players in the world, is not here. So Novi Sad Serbia only has 3 guys. It's going to be interesting. And it was a tough game for them against the Leaping Labradors. They were down 12-7 midway through that game, but Kyle, it didn't look like they panicked at all.
No, these dudes have been there and done that. They have composure, and you don't have to look any further than the guy that they lean on, Dusan Bullet. He's been ranked #1 in the world the better part of the last 7 years in 3x3. I mean, these dudes have dominated 3x3 for such a long time. Even Vice Sports did a documentary on these guys. Dusan with 8 points yesterday, but you watch him play. This is a guy that does a little bit of it all. He can score for you. He can pass the ball. He can defend. He's everything that you would want in a 3x3 player.
I mean, he had that behind-the-back pass at that World Tour Masters a couple of weeks ago. It was fantastic. You see him getting to the hoop there, which he can do. He has the 2-point shot in his arsenal as well. Just a great player to watch, and he certainly performed well Friday night.
The only thing I want to see is that Serbian swag come out. I mean, Dusan is a showman, but with $50,000 on the line, I think he's kind of.
He flexed on Mavridis that one time.
He did flex on him, but I'd be surprised if he flexed on Grant Mullins. You don't want to wake that dude up again. 10 points. Had 3 two-pieces in that win over Sina China.
No biscuits.
With no biscuits. 2-piece, no biscuit against China yesterday. And this is a dude, if he starts to get it going, it could be a long day for you.
Yeah, Austin Morgan opened up the scoring for the Retrievers. Grant Mullins closed it out. He was fantastic as the game wore out. We talked about it each of the last 2 days. 43% for his collegiate career from beyond the arc. There's the game winner. Bada bing, bada boom, adios Sina China for that game. And he hit some big clutch threes, none bigger than that one.
Yeah, they got more shooters than the camera crew. Although that last shot, I think I might have been able to knock down. That was wide open. But, yeah, he started off missing his first 4 shots. Uncharacteristic nerves might have had a little bit to do with that. But by all indications, he looks like he's ready to go. So it'll be a huge test for this #1 ranked Serbian team. Again, with only 3 players, they don't have the ability to substitute. So against this Golden Gate Retrievers team, they're going to certainly be put to the test. So I believe we're getting ready for the in-game intros. Vince Chang is standing by courtside here, getting ready to introduce both teams. But again, we want to remind you, if you're not following us on social media, do it right now.
Right now.
At 3-Ball USA. Do not hesitate. If you want to follow me, by the way, you can follow me at 3x3 The Voice on Instagram. Might as well give you a chance to give you a shout-out before we get to the intros.
At Kevo408 on Twitter, KEVO408.
There you go. The plugs have been made. Now all we need to do is get the intros out of the way, which Vince Chang is about to do right now.
Let's start this off right. Coming all the way from Serbia, Novi Sad, Serbia, #4, Doma Ivošev. Next coming up, #8, Dejan Majstrovic, a.k.a. the Maestro. And number 11, the best player on 3x3, FIBA 3x3, Dusan, Mr. Bulletproof Bullet. Novi Sad, Serbia. Now the next team, your Golden Gate Retrievers. Number 1, Austin Morgan. Coming out, number 3, Grant Mullins. A recent add-on, number 22, Reggie Wilhite. And a UC Davis Aggie, number 32, Ari Warmerdam. There are your two teams, ladies and gentlemen. Again, right to the head. Let's get this coin toss and let this play go.
Exchanging some pleasantries before they get to business. Novi Sad, Serbia in the red. Golden Gate Retrievers in the yellow. It's about to go down. Game 4 of 5 on this second day of play. Only 8 will be moving on to the quarterfinals. Both of these teams obviously hoping to be one of those 8. Golden Gate Retrievers come in once again. They win over China to cap the first day of play. And Novi Sad handling business against the Leaping Labradors, who puts them at 1-0. Dusan Bullet now actually ranked number 3 in the world. Dejan Majstrovic, who's pictured right now, held the number 1 ranking for 340 days, just recently had himself knocked out of the top spot. But I think Dusan's still regarded as the best player in the game. Oh, Evo said, throws it in the spin cycle. And Serbia's on the board first in miscommunication. Golden Gate Retrievers, Morgan left the spot, and he gets left right there from Evo said. To get the bucket, Mr. Bulletproof over to the Maestro. Domash Evo said, and look, these dudes are technicians. They will put you on the operating table and take you apart. The Golden Gate Retrievers shooting, I think, will be the great equalizer in this one, but they've been the blueprint of 3x3. And again, you can't let the looks fool you. They let the ball do the work for them. As it's 2-1 after the made free throw. Continual movement as Evo Sev gets to the rack. The Maestro defending. Oh, and then the Retrievers taking a page out of Novi Sad's book. On the back door, oh, Evo said. He was the leading scorer from the first game. He had 8 points. He's doing whatever he wants so far in this one. And Morgan called for the travel there, left his feet. Talk a lot about Grant Mullins and his shooting ability. But this dude can light it up as well. Maestro, the Bullet, thought about the 2. Guarded by Wilhite. The Maestro, string music. 3-point lead for Novi Sad, Serbia. Mullins working on Bullet. Too long on the shot. Wilhite tracks down the rebound. Up top, Austin Morgan. Pull up, missed. Wilhite fouled underneath. Another look at the last 2-piece. The Maestro. You give him that kind of look, you might as well just count it. This dude is arguably the most deadly shooter in 3x3. He's a shootout contest all-time record holder. Scored 15 points in the Mexico City Masters in 2017, a record that's still standing to this day. As Wilhite, out of Yale, step up to the stripe. And Wilhite, good at the stripe. 1 possession game. Bullet to the Maestro. Evo Sev looking for the maestro. And nothing happening. You can see the huge size advantage that Serbia possesses. Ivosev is just a brute down low. Oh, the maestro. Another one. He hit that one from the suburbs where Uncle Phil, Will used to live. 7-4. Bulletproof. Dripping in finesse. It don't make no sense. 8-4. Y'all didn't know I could sing like that too, did you? Yeah, I'm just giving you a little taste. Another look at the maestro. You cannot get that clear of a look at the rim. Ivosev hands it off. Bullet to the maestro. Going for another one. He just barely misses it. And a quick touch pass to Ivosev as Serbia's opened up a 5-point lead. Wilhite, rising up on Bullet. But Bullet does enough to throw the shot off. Oh, look at the passing. Serbia is taking the Golden Gate Retrievers apart. Oh, Wilhite says, hold up 1 minute. The one-handed yoke, 10-5. But the Retrievers with some work to do. Okay, top 5 nominee. Ivosev just, he goes to work on you and he looks disinterested while he's doing it. That's just disrespectful. You got at least make it look like it's hard. Ivosev, you know, this is a 20 points per game scorer in the Hungarian Professional League. And then, look, they're putting on a clinic. And Kevin Dana standing by here with me. Kevin, you see the passing from Serbia, and this is what separates them. You can understand how their understanding of the game just by the way they move that ball, man.
Playing together 4 years. I mean, Ivosev, a late addition to this team, but they're just picking the Golden Gate Retrievers apart. I mean, that's what sets them apart. They're the #1 team in the world for a reason, and teamwork is a big factor in that.
No doubt about that, as Serbia has blazed out to a 7-point lead, trying to put the Golden Gate Retrievers in the doghouse. See what I did there? 6.5 to play. Oh, Bullet, quick move past Morgan. And he's gonna be heading to the stripe. Mr. Bulletproof. Just go down the line. 4-time gold medal winner, the World Cup, including back-to-back gold medals. 2017 in Nantes, France, I was there. 2018 in Manila, Philippines, I was there. And a couple of wins on the World Tour, but can't win at the free throw stripe on that particular try. His Bullet misses, but he ends up with the rock, and now they're just playing hot potato with it. Ivosev, a little jabby. I think that ball was tipped, though, so it's going to be Serbia rock with 6 on the shot clock in and again, a 12-5 game. The Retrievers with all that offensive firepower. You haven't seen much of it. Dusan, open like a double click. Connection. 14-5. Wilhite. Loses his footing. Now Morgan taking it at Mr. Bulletproof. Gets a bucket. And then Morgan with a warning. He started defending after the made bucket underneath. He cannot prevent the rebounding team in that restricted area from clearing the ball. So the ref gives him a warning. Can't play defense in that restricted area. And they can't play defense very well on the Maestro either, as he cruises to the rim and makes it a 15-6 game. So that slow start we saw Novi side get off to day 1, non-existent here day 2. The Maestro with the scoop-dee-doo. 6-8, 16-8, excuse me. I'm sure the Retrievers wish it was 6-8. But Novi side Serbia putting on a clinic. Maestro joined Novi Sad in 2014. Ivasev joined the team here in 2016. And these dudes, I remind you, are playing with 3 players. No sub. And we're looking at a 17-8 basketball game. This is the #1 team in the world, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, nice move. But no groove is Dushan. Does he turn it over there? But this is what Novi Sad does to you. 1 pass and a layup. And, I mean, Evo said with his size and positioning, they're going to be a tough team to beat. I mean, 17-8 now. It's going to take a near miracle with just under 5 minutes to play for the Golden Gate Retrievers to win this one. Oh, bulletproof going up top. Foul called on Morgan. No choice really, as Eva said. That's a big dude. What? He's trying to box out there. Not too much contact. Oh, and it's Eva said again, putting on a show like halftime. And how about that under the lights from Will Height? He got bounced like the fabric softener. Y'all ain't got bounce fabric softener at home? No? Look it up. 18-9. Will Height, yeah. Two-handed cock back. Nice highlight. The score, not so much, but after that two-make from Mullins, it's a 7-point game. Just over 4 minutes to play, but Serbia within 3 points of getting a win here and going 2-0 into the quarterfinals. This is Group A play. Mullins, a foul and frustration there. And if I was having to deal with Ivo Sev like they've had to deal with him in this game, I'd be a little mad too. He wasn't giving them that work. A one-man tip service. Oh, Austin Morgan. Okay. He gets the stroke now. It's a 5-point game. The Maestro one-legged fadeaway. He misses. But then Dushan whistled for the foul. Little push underneath. And one thing I really respect about the Serbia team is these guys come from nothing. They Will Height to the crib. That's a 6-0 run. Don't look now. Retrievers looking to retrieve the lead. But the foul call underneath, that's foul number 5. Foul number 6. Team foul number 6 on the Retrievers. So no, I mean, look, nothing else to do. This dude is all business like the front of the plane. We got Willite down top of the key. He's holding his left ankle. So our medical staff will likely attend to him here. I don't want to speculate, but look at the area that he's holding, right above that ankle, Achilles area. You certainly hope that it's not something serious, but he's down. We're like the 29-year-old out of Elk Grove. Great defender. Played a solid game here with the Retrievers so far. And having some trouble putting weight on that lower leg. So they're going to help him off the court. Hoping the best for Will Height. And we'll get another look at exactly what happened there. My eyes were elsewhere. But you can see, look at your right side of the screen, and yeah, that did not look good. He immediately grabs the back of that left ankle. That looks like an Achilles injury. That looks like an Achilles to me. But again, hoping the best for him as we get ready to put a button on this one. 3.5 minutes to play in a 4-point game. Oh, the move. Dusan got lost in the sauce. Mullins gave him that work, 18-15. So look, a lot of credit to the Retrievers here. 7-0 run to pull within 3 as Mullins heads right past Dusan Bullet to get the bucket. But Eva said at the stripe, 2 free throws, courtesy of the 7th foul on the Retrievers. Puts them in the penalty. Eva said good on the first. Eva said misses the second. Mullins comes up with the rock, misses the pull-up J. Bullet now. A 2 would end it. Bullet spinning and winning. Take that with you. Game point now for Team Serbia. Another look. Spinning through the teeth of the defense. Dusan serving as the floss. And he can end it at the stripe, and that he does. So Dusan Bullet and Serbia, 3-man crew with no sub, get it done 21-15 over the Golden Gate Retrievers, despite a furious rally there towards the latter part of the game. But Novi side always keep the composure and get the job done. Dusan Bullet with the and one and sealing things at the free throw stripe. Not a big shot. Former #1 in the world. And the current number one ranked team, Novi Sad Serbia, 6-point victory over the Golden Gate Retrievers. Yeah, Kevin Dan is standing by on the court. He'll be chatting with the winners here momentarily. But 2-0, Novi Sad comes in with a bullseye on their back, and they get it done. When we come back, we're going to hear from Kevin with the guys. Keep it right here. All right, so Kevin actually is ready now with Dusan Bullet. We don't want to keep him waiting. He's the former #1. Kev, take it away.
Dusan, it's so fun watching you guys play. You're getting easy layup after easy layup. Just the chemistry is so evident out there. How do you guys work to build such great teamwork?
It's a really, really long, dedicated work. You know, we did this first time back in like 2010. You know, we started playing tournaments all over the region, and then just, you know, playing like normally we usually do this kind of style, you know, when we come that street court.
2 games in the books, 2-0 for Novi Sad Serbia. Here in your first competition in the United States, what have you made of the different teams you've seen here?
Oh, the teams are really good, especially the other group that we're gonna cross in a knockout round. And I'm looking forward for tomorrow, you know, but everything that we did in previous 2 days, nothing counts if we lose tomorrow.
Dusan, best of luck tomorrow. Congratulations on the victory.
Thank you.
All right, Kyle, back to you.
All right, thanks a lot. When we come back, the professor is going to break some ankles in the one-on-one competition. You will not want to miss that as the action continues here in Milpitas. Keep it here. We're coming back with a lot more.